Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the UNLV Rebels taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UNLV Rebels offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground, using the spin move. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Goes to the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got a man, it's Thompson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And it's no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He makes the connection. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And now on second down for this offense.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dan, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. After that completion, move the sticks. It's first down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown UNLV. Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Utah State, up-tempo. They'll run the option. The pitch. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking left. Got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
This Utah State offense has it going.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw
to. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Trying to find his man on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their wind.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Thompson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's O'Neal.
Listen, end of the 1st half.
He's going to throw deep right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Logan so far, and a compelling 1st half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team at Maverick Stadium.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Utah State up-tempo. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Comes out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. To the ground with the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Utah State up-tempo. They'll try the run. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. He wants to pass it on second down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. To the ground to try to move the chains. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Utah State up-tempo. Right back to the well. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Briggs. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun.
There's just so much for this defense to think about. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Got it behind the line. It's Lane. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Try to barge their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can touchdown, Utah State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
Setting up for the PAT, and when it gets this late, every point matters. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw for it. That's caught. It's White. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They want to just keep throwing it. Pulls it in.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be thrown to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After misfiring, it's second down. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.